We're going to turn now to that security scare for the vice president. Gunshots from a speeding vehicle fired at his Delaware home Saturday night. The Secret Service and police now trying to track down the shooter. ABC John Carl has the latest from the White House. Good morning, John.
Good morning, George. These shots were fired just outside the security perimeter around Biden's Delaware home. This is where the Bidens spend their weekends. They were out to dinner at the time. But what the Secret Service doesn't know is whether or not that shooter was actually firing on the Bidens' home or not. As you can imagine, this is in a quiet, upscale neighborhood where gunfire is, to say the least, very unusual.
But it's such a tense time, John. Meanwhile, the president heading to a State of the Union address tomorrow night. We have a new ABC News Washington Post poll out today showing the president going into with pretty high approval ratings, up to 50%, the highest he's had in 18 months.
Yeah, and George, what's driving these numbers, quite simply, is the economy. With unemployment down, gas prices lower, Americans feel better about the economy. You know, just 3 months ago, only 27% in our poll said that the economy was either excellent or good. Now that number is up to 41%. That is the highest level of the Obama presidency. So, George, going into that State of the Union, the president will be doubling down on the economy. He is proposing a mix of tax increases on the very wealthiest and tax cuts for the middle class.
Not likely to go anywhere with the Republican Congress, but trying to set the terms of the debate. Okay, John Carl, thanks very much. We're going to have live coverage of the President's State of the Union tomorrow night and the Republican response beginning at 9 Eastern.